Hello there, this is my review of Extraordinary Attorney. Woo! Woo to the young to the woo. Good to the enemy. This is a good drama. 16 episodes. I liked it. It was very, very good. So it stars a lot of actors. Park In, she plays Woo Young-woo, the attorney. She's autistic in this one, but she's very good. Yeah. Kang Tae-ho, played by Lee Jun-ho. Kang Tae-ho is playing Lee Jun-ho. Young-seok, he's played by Kang Ki-young. And then Tiffany, 여보세요, the CEO of Hanbada, 이쁘다, played by Baek Ji-won. Soo-young is played by Ha-yoon-kyung. The technician Minu, played by Jun Jong-hyuk. 재미수 없어. Spoilers if you have not watched this drama. That is Woo-young's mother. She abandoned her. Boo! Played by Ji-kyung. And then the father. He is the real MVP. Played by Jung Bi-soo. Yeah, he was very good in this drama. And he was also in All of Us Are Dead. He played a father too. He sacrificed himself too. Well, he sacrificed his career. He was supposed to be a lawyer, but he didn't do it because there was a stipulation between him and the mother of Woo-young. So this drama goes by cases, some of them. Some have a part 2, and then some don't. I'm just going to talk about the moments that I liked. There was a lot of moments. I liked how, what she has with her friend, Gromi. Like, woo to the young to the woo. Grim to the remy. I was like, whoop. She's trying to become an attorney in many other places, but they won't take her because she's autistic. Even though she's top marked everything in her grades. #1 in school. And then she does finally get hired at Hanbada. There is a thing going on. Remember I said spoilers. I'll tell you. The thing is, the CEO knows the secret. Tetsumi, her mom, I'll just say her mother. Her mother abandoned her. She has another son. That's a different case. She wants to use this against her, but she didn't use it. No. She wasn't able to use it because something else happened, and I'll get to that soon. So is the case of the 3 brothers with the thing where they duped him, talking about there was supposedly a law back in the day where the eldest son gets the most, but that was it. No, they abolished that. Each relative of the son or whatever, they get an equal share. But he was like, no. So they had to prove it. And that case had a Grimmy, her friend, and her dad. The way they got out of that case and won it, they went to like the offering, the memorial of the parents. And the 2 brothers beat up the little brother, and they also injured his wife and his daughter. And they're like, you see this? And like, whoa, oh, this is a different type of thing. And the case got thrown out. I was like, ooh, ho, ho, ho. Very smart. No, because they were going to get, I think, I forgot, like 10 billion, which was 8 million. I'm thinking of equivalents. I'm just doing math in my head. Almost there, maybe 7. The brothers, after they apologize, they're like, we're in debts. This money would save us. That would keep us afloat. And then the little brother, he was like, we're going to split everything. Pay the taxes, and then we'll split it. And I'm like, okay. Me, I was like, he could have been like, F y'all, I'm paying the taxes, and I'm keeping everything. I'm not going to go in order, but the case of the Pied Piper. Oh my God. Oh, I will say one thing. If you like whales, you're going to love this drama because you'll learn lots of information about humpback, blue whale, orcas. You're going to learn lots about whale information that you never thought you needed to know in life. And Jeju, woo, it's so beautiful. So, the Pied Piper case. Oh my God. Okay, so there's this institution where the son, he takes the kid. Well, technically, yes, he kidnaps them. But he didn't do nothing wrong with them. He just wanted to give them a break. He was acting like Peter Pan in real life. And I'll tell you how. They were playing games. No, because then I'll tell you why he was doing it. They were just having fun. They were being children. No, because if you watch so many dramas or know about Dejamingo, they have a thing where the kids, they'll go to school and then they go to the institution to learn more, to get higher grades or maybe skip a grade or to get more in standardized testing, stuff like that. Or they have that test when you, high school, to go what high school you or what ranking you could get into if you wanted to go to Seoul University or Kage or something, or Kage, I forgot. One of the prestigious schools, universities. So he said no and just took them. Took them to have fun and that was it. The Children Liberation Army, he called it. So what happened was He's the son of the woman that owns the institution. And then she tells him, oh, they never let us for breaks. If they do, it's like late at night. And they were glad to be gone. They didn't want to be there because they had a new one. And all the kids, they all hang out and they eat late. They all go to the convenience store. And you see a lot of kids like that. You see the high schoolers and you see the middle schoolers and you even see the elementary kids. I'm like, wow, their schooling is, it's rigorous. No, but in that case it was crazy because they're like, they could win this case if they plead insanity. He's like, no, I was sane. I knew what I was doing. Oh my God, he is the worst client ever. But what happened also, I mean, yeah, the mom, she got screwed. She was begging for forgiveness, like, you know that. She got a couple of those to sign, but he still, I think he got probation or something like that. No, because this is what happened at the end of the case. He was about to get off, and then the judge said, would you still do this when you're free? And he said, yes. You can see Myung-suk, you see all like, oh my God, what's going on with this guy? No, but what happened was, the lawyers, they found out where the kids were. They all met the parents, and they convinced them to go as like a field trip. Maybe this can get their minds tingling to be a lawyer. And they're like, oh, Adela's a lawyer? Oh my gosh. Yeah, something, you know what I mean? They were being pompous. And they're like, yeah, so, they all went. And then they're like, what's the #1 rule of the Liberation Army? Oh, and the judge like, shh, not true, like, be quiet. Like, quiet. And, no, he was, it wasn't if this was a promo, but no, he was wild. He was like, you know, Barnum and Bailey. He was grabbing the troops. They were having fun. Yeah, and what happens next? The kids give him a hug because they know he's going to go, well, they don't know he's going to go to jail. He's like, children. And the bailiff, he wants to push him off, but he see all these little munchkins like hugging him, like, what do we do? And then he's hugging him. He's like, okay, all right, come on, sing. That was a fun one and kind of a sad one because, yeah, he's gonna go to jail, but I'm like, I'm like, dude, make your own thing. Try to get some. I know a lot of the parents probably, maybe some parents wouldn't fall for it, but maybe some like, I think my child needs a break because he's feeling stressed from all this studying. I'm gonna send him to that academy to play. And then some people are like, to play? He can play when he's older. Okay, this part I will talk about the mother before I get to the another case, which was ooh. So she's a lawyer, a top lawyer at Tencel, another law firm. They're actually in court, and she's like, she's getting the best of me. Like, I like her. And there was a case about district lines, lines to build a new freeway. They wanted to do a straight shot. One guy, architect, was like, that's impossible. Another one was like, you can do it if you're doing it underneath the land. But then he was like, it's possible. I'm like, okay. No, so the thing is, they go to visit the place where they're talking about. A lot of people signed because they wanted compensation. But I was like, did you just hear they might give you more compensation? Might. I was like, don't sign. What could have stopped the plan, they had this treasurer or whatever, he was supposed to sign a petition for their tree to be a national monument because it's so huge. He never did it. And he was running. It was funny. Hu Young chasing him. What are you doing? And he confesses that he never signed the papers. And then they finally did. It became a national monument, and then the case was lost. Of course, they tried to appeal, but it never happened. Okay, a lot does happen in this, and I'll just say technician through the whole drama tries to get her fired. He thinks it's favoritism because she's autistic and also because she got hired before the hiring process. I guess over there they do have it where they go together with the time of people graduating, where they file for applications. I guess it's strict in their stuff. I don't know. You know, if you want to be a salaryman, if you want to be a lawyer, doctor, I don't know if it's in that timeline. Like, okay, let's see. He went here. Oh, Harvard. He finds out that Woo Young's connected. Yeah, not by choice. It was accidentally connected. In the scheme of things, she is a better lawyer than Minu. I gotta get it off. Myung-suk. Oh my God, bless him. He tries and tries. He finally did. And then We find out he has cancer. The Jeju one, where I'm like, oh my god, he is dressed so freaking like comfortable. Usually he's in a suit, very cool suit, but he's like, we're going to Jeju. He's carefree, but you can see he's crying because I think he has stage 3 cancer. Oh, this one thing about Youngwoo. Pyonsunim. Oh, ooh. She's like, the possibility of you surviving. Or like, oh my god, do not tell him the yad, please. 제발. 춤. Pyonsunim. 했습니다. No, they go to Jeju and they eat a place, and then right there, they meet some monks and they meet the guy that he wanted to eat food. Some good broth or some soup. They met him. He was at a temple, but the thing is, he's like, I can't make meat here. So he makes it. Oh, and then he's like, maybe this was a sign for us to be here, because they talk about we could probably get him for copyright. We could probably get him for stealing your employee, stealing your trademark, likeness. All, but whoa, they got a case. Okay, so now I'm going back to the mother. So she finds out later that she went to her. She's like, are you trying to blackmail me, or did you hear about my thing? She's like, I'm just here. Just wanted to meet you. Yeah, you were never there in my life, and I guess we could still keep it that way. I was like, oh, paraphrasing, but her mom is kind of crying. She is sad, but she walks away because she wants to send her to Boston because she's running for a secretary or something, some position of office, and they find this. People were like, oh, she had a baby out of wedlock. Shame. But something else happened. I'll get to that one, to that case. This case, actually, let me go more. And there was another part. This bitch had the gall to tell her dad, what are you trying to do? You trying to get back at me? I thought we had a deal. What are you doing? You breaking the deal. Bitch, where the fuck you been? Where the hell you been talking about deals? The deal has she is an adult. She can do whatever she wants. She knows that you're her mama, and shut up. Oh, like, whoo. When he did, I'm like, slap her. Do something. Throw water. Get some kimchi and bitch slap her. 노라이, 나쁜 노라이 새끼야. That's what she. 너 나쁜 여자. 정말 나쁜 놈 아줌마. Okay, now to this case. This is the case of the one where about consent. About the girl, I forgot her name, but she kept saying nene or Anya. No, I'm like, she's a good actress because I felt bad for her. Well, she wasn't listening. I'll just get to the case. All right, her boyfriend or swindler. It was mixed thing. It seemed like they were genuine, but he did this before, which we find out back. The case wasn't even filed or something like that because he paid her back, his old girlfriend. But he was like, this time's different. I really do love her. That's when I'm like, I'm on the fence. Like, did he take advantage? I don't know. No, because she has the comprehension of a 3rd grader. It was tough, this episode. In the episode, he's getting accused of AS. I'll say that, yeah. And they have very good evidence. The text messages, the way she reacted after. The thing is, she wants to help him. She says, no, I'm in love with him. I don't want him to go to jail. I forgot her name. But the actress, she was on All of Her Dead. She's Queen Bee of the zombies. The hybrid zombies. She's like, no, he didn't do it. It was love. And like, he took you money. Yeah, but it's okay. I love him. I'm like, but when they said I don't know if they put on the witness stand, but when she got on the stand, because she proved that she scratches herself. But after the act, she scratched herself more rigorously where she was bleeding a lot. And I'm like, oh, because they asked what love is. She had a good example of it. Well, I'm like, oh, damn. And then the prosecutor said, do you know what consent is? It wasn't like a stop moment. It was a moment where she couldn't reply. She couldn't tell the difference. I felt bad. So the mom, well, you see her crying because the thing is, she thinks that he took advantage of me. I'm like, it didn't seem like it, but, and then in a way I was like, this was a hard case for me to even tell. I think this one was like open ended where you have to make this distinction if he did take advantage of her or if they were in love. For me, it kind of seemed like he did, but I don't know. That's why, like, that type of relationship, I feel bad. Like, the thing is, if I was in his shoes, if I really loved her, I would have done everything to convince the mom. And if she didn't like it, I'm like, okay, bye. No, but I would still talk to her. I wouldn't see her. If she wanted to meet me, I'm like, I'm here because your daughter invited me. You're here because of the money. I haven't seen your daughter in months or years. You get what I mean? Or to prove to her, like, wait, you haven't seen her? No, I still talk to her. We don't spend nothing. We don't eat. Video chat. That's it. I'm in love with her and I want to marry her. That, I think, we're like, you want to marry her? Yeah, I got the registration right here. Because over there, I think that will be proof, like, you want to... It's like a fan fiction thing, but I'm just saying, like, if this was a real situation, and they're like, you want to marry my daughter? Like, some people are like, oh, he wants the money. But if they're like, oh, I'll put her prenup, I don't want a dime. Whoa! Okay, now I'm talking about how I feel about it. That case was hard. He did go to jail. This is like the last case. Okay, there was a case where there was a web server. They got hacked. Kind of like if Facebook got hacked or Google. People were trying to sue them, trying to go bankrupt. But what happened? They had a big fine from the government. About like 300 billion or something like that. And they're like, about $300 million. They're like, why we're getting a big fine when this company got this little? But the thing is, the law expired this exact day. But then they found proof where they got hacked the day before when the law was still intact. I was like, oh, so they didn't have to pay that hefty fine. But what happened was one of the CEO at the time, he was desperate. He took a cyanide pill and almost died. He didn't die. I was shocked. And then we find out a new CEO, and then we find out Taesumi, Woo-young's mom, her son is the hacker that stole all the data from this company. I forgot what it's called. He's the one doing it, but he wants to confess. He does confess. But what happened was, they were like, we can't do this because we're representing this company. What happened, it was so crazy. He confessed, and also he knew about Woo-young because he hacked into her phone and like, oh, that's how he knows that they're related, brothers and sisters. He even calls her Nuna. And there was a part where she went to her mom because she's about to have a hearing about her position in government. She gave it up. She's like, I hope you're a better mother to him than you were to me, or something like that. And I'm like, whew. She did. She gave a little press conference like, yes, I know, and we will settle this as a family. I am deeply distraught and hurt by his actions, and we'll talk about it at home. And then you see the CEO of Hanbada like, I'll let you off easy this time. Will there be a sequel? A season 2? So he confesses, and what happened because of the client, they're like, oh, we just got a petition that you're no longer CEO, and we're not your lawyers no more. So they arrested him for the whole fraud and everything. They put it on him, the guy that wanted to be CEO. And the son, I don't think he gets any time or nothing. Maybe like a fine. But now I can talk about the romance. Oh my god. So Junho and Woo-young, oh my god, they become a couple. They do like, well, chak chak, chak chak, stuff like that, little things. They fall in love. When they finally kiss, when she, I'm like, ah. But it was so messed up because you see his friends looking at him like, ah, really? Why are you doing? Is this like a charity case? He got pissed. I would too. And then his sister, she was like, what are you doing? I can't tell our parents about this. Who asked you? So they broke up, and then they didn't break up. And then I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It kind of seemed it was open-ended, but I hope there's a season 2. If it's not, this is a good drama. The thing is, I think you can start at any point, but it's good. It has a lot of cases. There are some I didn't talk about. I remember I said I want to talk about the ones I liked. And yeah, this was good drama. Watch it. All right, please come around and subscribe. All right, bye.